We have an update. Stephanie just posted to her Facebook stories crying, saying how much she misses her kids. Let's watch it together, shall we?
I'm excited to go to school, and I'm excited for them. And I carry that excitement like till the minute they walk in the door. And
Do you, Stephanie?
And I fall apart because this is just another year that's gonna go so fast. It's like you drop them off their first day of school.
Now, after that heartfelt story, do you guys believe that the kids are actually at school? Because if they were, why is she recording in the bathroom? I think this is all a show and they are not actually enrolled in school. But thinking back to it, she didn't actually say they were at school right now, did she? She was just kind of reminiscing on them going to school. It doesn't make sense that she's making a post about her crying that her kids are getting out of the motel room, but didn't post a single picture of her kids' first day of school. You're crying saying time goes so fast, but you didn't take a picture with their new backpack, school clothes. Something feels extremely off with this situation. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Can anybody verify if they are actually enrolled?
So of course, Stephanie from the Resilient Jenkins is going to break the rules and post Sean even though she's not supposed to. In her latest video, basically what she's doing is posting her kids who are going back to school. So glad for that because Stephanie Jenkins is not going to homeschool. That was a concern. However, she posted a picture of Deshaun without doing it. How? You can see in this screenshot right here how you can see what he's wearing because you see his leg and it's disgusting. I'm sure he's dressed cute, but just the fact that she's posting him and she's not legally allowed to is what's really getting to me. She really loves breaking the rules, and Stephanie Jenkins, you are trifling for that. Did you see it? I don't know. Go ahead and post and let me know what you think. Comment all the things because I just don't know how she thinks it's okay to continue to do this. I guess she's resilient to following any kind of laws or judge orders. Stephanie Jenkins, why? Like you obviously do not care about keeping him, right? At all.
Hey there, my fabulous gossip squad. Buckle up, because today we're diving headfirst into the swirling vortex of drama surrounding Stephanie Jenkins, the TikTok mom of 5 who's serving up chaos like it's her full-time job. We're talking alleged rule-breaking posts, tear-soaked videos that feel more Oscar-worthy than authentic, and the big news of her kids finally heading back to school, exposing some messy truths about her world. But before we spill all the tea, I need you to drop in the comments. Where are you watching from? What's the time there? And if you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay locked into the drama. Let's get into it. Now, a quick heads up. Everything I'm dishing today is based on rumors and alleged tidbits floating around the internet. Nothing's confirmed, just the whispers from social media and what folks are piecing together from Stephanie's own posts. So, let's kick things off with those mysterious draft videos she's been dropping. If you've been following her, you know there's been a ton of confusion about these. People were out here thinking these drafts were ancient, like forgotten relics from some long-lost era of her content creation days. But hold the phone. If you actually read her captions, it's crystal clear. One of those videos she posted is labeled as a draft, but it's from this past Sunday. Yeah, not some dusty archive clip, but something she filmed just days ago and didn't post right away. This is huge because it means not all her drafts are throwbacks. Some are fresh off the press, allegedly held back for who knows what reason. Maybe she's sitting on them to drop at the perfect moment, or maybe life in that motel room's got her too frazzled to hit post.
First things first, Stephanie has posted some more drafts. And if you read her caption, it clears up a lot because there was a lot of confusion. People were like, oh, the videos that she's posting are drafts, but they're thinking like drafts from like however far back. But if you read her captions, one of the videos that she posted is a draft, but it's a draft from Sunday. So not all these drafts that she's posting are ancient. Some of these drafts are recent and she just never got around to posting them. So Drew was in one of the drafts that she posted and he was talking in the background, and I tried to listen to what this man was talking about so I could tell y'all. He was saying something about giving something back into the earth. That's really all I could take. I would not be able to listen to him for an extended period of time. I don't know how she's been doing this for 6+ months in a motel room. And then, well, she's been hearing it for years.
Either way, it's rumored she's playing a strategic game, curating her content like a chess master, moving pieces to keep us all guessing. In one of these drafts, we allegedly catch Drew in the background, just chattering away like he's hosting his own podcast. I tried my hardest to make out what he was saying, because I'm nosy like that, but it was tough to catch the full vibe. From what I could pick up, he was going on about giving something back to the earth, like he's suddenly channeling his inner eco-warrior. That's about all I could handle before my brain checked out. I mean, props to Stephanie if she can sit through hours of that in their cramped motel room, allegedly stuck together for over 6 months. And that's on top of years of whatever philosophical rants he's been dishing out. Maybe that's her thing. Maybe she's into these deep save the planet convos. I don't know. I wasn't there for the whole talk, just a snippet, and that was enough to tell me I'd be politely changing the subject if he was in my space. It's all alleged, but it paints a picture of a dynamic that's either a test of patience or some quirky soulmate connection we outsiders just don't get.
Y'all can let it go. Honestly, I've made money from the video that she stole, and I made money from the video explaining about the video that she stole. So a win is a win for me. I don't care. She can steal some more of my videos if she wants to, because I'm gonna come back and do the same thing every time. Girl, you could have just tagged me, and I'm really cool. Like, I'll be watching other people's videos, and if I would have watched your video first, I would have said, oh, I watched such and such video, and she pointed out that. Come on now. And I could have added you back. I could have been what I'm saying? We could end up being mutuals. But when you, like, I'm not going to, we could have been mutuals. We could have did this a whole different way, but hey, the internet does what the internet does. And did it get racist in the comments? It did. Am I mad about it?
All right, the big news everyone's been waiting for. Stephanie's kids allegedly went back to school yesterday. Can we get a hallelujah? It's about time, and the rumors are we're all thrilled it happened. She posted these super cute pics of them in their first day of school outfits. Think backpacks, fresh kicks, all the vibes. I'm not showing those here because, frankly, it feels off to splash someone else's kids across my content without their consent. If you're curious, slide over to her page, but I'm keeping it respectful. Allegedly, the kids looked over the moon, and who could blame them? If the rumors are true, they've been cooped up in that motel room all summer, shoulder to shoulder with siblings and parents in a space that's probably feeling smaller by the day. School must be like a jailbreak. New faces, new routines, a chance to breathe. I'm genuinely hyped for them, more than I've been for anyone else's kids, except maybe my best friends.
Now, on Stephanie's post last night, she was crying. And okay, yes, I come on here and be like, she be crying, I be feeling so. She was crying about them going back to school, talking about, oh my gosh, when you drop them off, they're one kid, and then when you pick them up at the end of the school year, they're a whole different kid. Well, yeah, I mean, they went through a whole different school year. They've now matured. They're going on to the next grade. So yeah, they probably are just slightly different than the day one that you dropped them off. Now, as she's crying about her kids going to become a different person at the end of the school year than they were at the beginning of the school year, she then does a sidebar talking about the motel room and how they've been in there, and thought they would have been out by now. And honestly,
but last night, things got emotional. Stephanie allegedly posted a video where she's crying her eyes out, and yeah, I know I sometimes poke fun at her waterworks, but this one was tied to the kids going back to school. She's allegedly sobbing about how you drop them off as one version of themselves, and by the end of the year, they're totally different. More grown, shaped by new experiences. Okay, newsflash. That's just what school does. Kids learn, they evolve, they tackle new challenges. It's not a plot twist, it's life. But in the middle of this tearful monologue, she allegedly slips in a comment about the motel room, how they've been there way longer than planned, thought they'd be out by now. My first thought? Those tears aren't just about school. They're allegedly laced with worry that the kids might start talking, spilling details about life in that room to teachers or friends. Kids are honest like that, and after months of this setup, who knows what could slip out? It's rumored her emotions are a mix of mom feels and fear of exposure. She also shared those back-to-school pics, showing off what the kids wore. Cute outfits, big smiles.
I'm just going to say it. When I saw her crying about her kids going back to school, that's originally what my first thought was. It's not even about them going back to school. She's crying about them going back to school telling what's going on in this motel room. Another thing, she did make a back to school post and she did share photos of what the kids were wearing on their first day of school. I don't know why she did this. I mean, I understand as a mom, most moms go ahead and post those back to school photos, but like most parents post those on like their private social media. You have a very large following on all of these platforms. I would not be sharing what my children are wearing the very first days of school because I feel like that's going to put a target on their back. Also, it's actually really good to know that all of the kids went back to school because someone had actually left a comment on my post just yesterday and said, Deshaun is in my son's class. I saw him come in today alone on the first day, sad face. No one walked him in.
We all snap those first day photos to capture the moment. But most of us keep it private. Family group chats, lockdown socials. Stephanie's got a massive following, allegedly in the hundreds of thousands across platforms. Posting specifics like outfits on day one feels like inviting trouble, putting a spotlight on her kids for all the wrong reasons. Why risk it? Rumors say it's a lack of foresight, especially with her public persona drawing so much attention. It makes you wonder if there's a court order involved, allegedly stopping Stephanie from walking him in.
Kind of makes you wonder, like, if the court order had something to do with them not walking Deshaun in. Well, with Stephanie not walking Deshaun in. I mean, Drew is free to walk his child into school on the first day if he wants to, but was he even there? We don't know. And yeah, the kids are old enough to go to their own classes on their own. So are my children, but I try not to miss that first day because sometimes they just need that last walk before they start a semester of school again. In fact, my 9-year-old, he's usually great. Like we haven't had issues at all, like on the first day of school. But this last school year that just started last month, when I walked him to his class, I was about to leave. He started crying, and then I started crying because I'm like, wait, whoa, wait, hold on, what's going on here? He just was like, I don't really want to do this right now. Now he's perfectly fine now. Like that was just the first day jitters. But I'm so glad that I was there to reassure him, like, hey, everything's cool. Like we've done this many times before. You're now in the 4th grade. You're going to be fine. Sometimes they just need that, But just being honest, I'm sure that those kids needed many things. And honestly, I'm so glad that they're at school. I can't imagine how good they feel to be out, to just...
Drew could have stepped up, nothing stopping him, but was he there? Rumors say we don't know. Sure, kids that age can find their classroom solo. It's a ritual, a last moment of connection before the school year takes over. Kids sometimes need that moment, and allegedly, Stephanie's crew could use all the support after their summer.
And then they're getting their own space because they're not going to be in the same classes. Like, yeah, they have to like be around other kids right now, but like they're getting time away from the people that they've been stuck and glued together with in this motel room for the last several months. So this has to feel good for the kids. They're getting out. It's got to feel some sort of relief for Stephanie because now the numbers have gone down. You have several hours with just the 2 babies, which, hey, you can get them down for naps. You can, there's things to do. Take a break, girl. Take a nap yourself. Do something. Do something with this time, like some sort of self-care with this time. Take a breather. Well, I know you do be breathing in and out pretty hard. Go for a walk, something, anything, while these kids are away at school for these hours. Try to get a little relief in, Stephanie, but not medicinal, but like just breathe, touch grass.
The kids being back in school is huge, allegedly a chance to escape the motel monotony, to get space from siblings they've been glued to for months. Different classes, different schedules. It's not total freedom, but it's a breather. Has to feel like stretching after being cramped up forever. For them, it's allegedly a reset, a slice of normal. For Stephanie, it's allegedly fewer bodies in the room during the day. Just the 2 littles. That's prime time to get them down for naps, then take a moment for herself. Nap, go for a walk, touch some grass, do something to recharge. I know her videos show some heavy breathing, but this is about real relief, not the dramatic kind. Use those hours, girl. It's a rare break. But here's where it gets gross. People are allegedly screenshotting and reposting those back-to-school pics, blurring faces but still sharing, picking apart every detail of the kids' outfits like they're judging a runway. Grown adults critiquing children's clothes? That's next-level creepy.
Stephanie Jenkins posted back-to-school pictures of her kids, and the amount of people I'm seeing screenshot and repost these kids' pictures is weird as fuck to me. I don't care that you blurred their faces out. I don't give a fuck. It's weird. And the amount of grown adults that I'm seeing critique every single solitary aspect of these kids' outfits is also weird. I understand that this is something that's very obviously going to get you clicks and views because it's something everyone has been waiting for, literally counting the seconds down to see if these kids go back to school. But you don't need to include pictures of them in your video in order to get the traffic that you want. If you can't get the traffic on your own, then you don't need to be talking about the story in the first place. I'm sorry, but y'all are weird. And I know someone's going to be like, well, she posted the pictures of the kids herself. I understand that, but these are kids. They have no choice if they're posted on the internet or not. It's weird. You can very easily direct people to go look at her Facebook page where the pictures are. But the fact that you have screenshots of these kids first day back to school and you guys are posting them and critiquing their outfits is weird as fuck to me. I don't care what anybody says. And yes, I'm someone that talks about them all the time. All the time I talk about these people. There's no need for you to screenshot and post the pictures of these kids. I'm sorry. It's weird. I don't care.
I get it. This story's a click magnet. Everyone's been counting down to see if school happens. But you don't need kids' pics to tell it. If your content needs that to pull views, maybe sit this one out. Point people to her page instead. These kids have no say in being online. Reposting, even blurred, feels wrong. Yeah, she posted first, but that doesn't make it a free-for-all. It's weird, and I'm not here for it. I talk about this family all the time, but I don't touch kids' pics. Full stop. Then there's the alleged rule-breaking. Rumors say Stephanie couldn't resist posting Deshaun indirectly in the back-to-school roundup. You supposedly see his leg or part of his outfit, just enough to know it's him without a full shot. If true, that's disgusting, especially since she's allegedly barred by court order from featuring him. It's like she's daring the system, resilient in the worst way. Why play that game? Allegedly shows no care for keeping things right for him. Trifling. If you've seen it, let me know what you think. How does she think this is okay? And don't get me started on the latest crying video on Facebook. Allegedly another sob fest about dropping off kids who come back changed. She's weeping over them growing up, like it's a shock. But it's giving mom with nothing else going on vibes. No goals, no hustle, just kids as her entire world.
I feel like y'all are beating a dead horse when it comes to the resilient Jenkins. And look, I don't like the bitch, okay? I think she's trash, but still, every single fucking day, y'all wonder why she still has money to be able to even stay in a shitty little hotel. Look, I'm just glad the kids are in a fucking hotel. Truthfully, seeing the amount of motherfuckers have their kids in a car. Last year, did y'all not see that woman whose baby, her child, I can't remember how old it was, froze because all they had was their car? And y'all are mad that she's even in a hotel. Look, beggars can't be choosers, babe. Do y'all really think CPS would be better? Y'all really think the system is set up to help every single fucking child? Y'all gotta think, what if she got a crooked worker and sent them kids somewhere because there was a lot of resentment for Stephanie? The second you guys quit talking about motherfuckers the way that you guys do, I get it, I have a fucking opinion, but gosh damn, it's like beating a dead horse and then dragging it to the water and thinking it's gonna fucking swim. The bitch is gonna sink. Like, I don't know if y'all are the horse at this point or if she is. Both of y'all. Golly. I don't even do nothing with that girl's content. Don't even watch the videos that talk shit about her. But still, somehow, you guys, the girl don't even pop up on my shit. I ain't even got her blocked on this page. You guys pop up more than she does.
If she was grinding for them, killing it as a mom, I'd be cheering. But rumors paint her as leaning into drama, stuck in motel limbo, and it's pathetic. The videos on her page, screenshots floating around, fake tears are real, it's gross. What's your take? Drop it in the comments.